We just playing with them on this and real.
44 chain this bitch, man. J-Dot.
Pocket so deep you can think I eat chuck.
What's good with y'all niggas back in this bitch? March Madness. Y'all know what it is. Big March Madness. We got LSU Tigers. Iowa Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes, what the fuck it is? Hey, but I just know them Iowa Caitlin Clark. She gonna be busting them bitches.
She's ass.
Alright, watch her win though.
She's ass.
Watch her win though.
Fucking
The most important things for Iowa in this game is to be able to secure defensive boards. LSU, an outstanding offensive rebounding team.
Clark connects. This game, Iowa 4-point lead as we send things over to Holly Rowe. And Johnson comes down with a rebound for LSU.
What a rebound by Flau'jae Johnson.
Here's Van Lift. Will take the mid-range and knock it down. Be given opportunities to take shots tonight. They need her to feel confident in her mid-range.
And I think Iowa is okay giving up the mid-range.
Here's Clark driving in for two. It by Iowa.
We saw this a lot in the Sweet 16 game against Colorado. Caitlin Clark turning the corner and finishing an easy one.
And that's exactly what Iowa may need in order to win it. As Marshall comes up with a steal, finds Stolke, who will lay it in.
Stolke to stay out of foul trouble and stay on the floor for Iowa. She is an outstanding rim runner.
Morrow, so good in the post. Has averaged over 21 points in her collegiate career. That's third most amongst active players. Clark, backdoor, Martin, easy two. It was Poa who drew 2 offensive fouls on Clark in last year's national championship game.
She has more size and length.
Clark, you bet. Could you have possibly asked for a better start if you're Iowa?
She want that, son.
Johnson dumps it in. Morrow lays it home. They dump it into a Grady, spelling Stolke, back to Clark. Clark bounces off, Martin fires, and hits! LSU usually does not travel by way of the three. Reese surrounded, good find, Williams, and yes, she does get the roll. Huge three there for the freshman Williams. A Folter running the other way, lays it in. Clark again with the get-ahead pass, and Kim Mulkey trying to call a time.
Where's she going?
Timeout. So don't you go letting Angel down there. Here is Reese. Surrounded, finds Poa. Her three is good.
Angel Reese is a very good passer out of the post. You're going to get better looks if you get her touches.
Williams can't finish. Reese does. Angel Reese, a prolific offensive rebounder. Clark has scored or assisted on 15 of 17 Iowa points. Here is Marshall, a deep three. She got it. Marshall was 4 of 5 from 3. Comes with the double here. Johnson to the corner. Williams three is good. Clark backdoor. Martin feeds Stolke. Center of the lane. A Folter's three. She got it. Iowa now 5 of 7 from 3. Poa lobbing it in beautifully to Morrow for the finish. Already 4 rebounds, 2 assists for Angel Reese. Williams lets it fly. That one's off. Reese left alone, lays it in. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Clark looking to turn the corner, lays it in, plus the foul.
In terms of her balance, getting threes from the perimeter and then opportunities for threes in the paint.
For Caitlin Clark, meanwhile LSU, after starting 2 for 7, is 7 for its last 9 from the floor. They dump it into Reese. Reese bodies inside. Easy finish for Angel Reese.
Stars have certainly come to play today. Angel Reese has been virtually unstoppable.
And the rebound ends up with LSU. Here is Reese. Clark back there, and Reese lays it in. Angel Reese having a tremendous opening quarter. And
The
now
steal.
Reese comes up with a steal.
Oh,
Reese all the way in to give LSU the lead.
Hands on the floor, defensively, jumps the route, gets out, able to get an easy two in transition. And what I love is she challenges her teammates in a timeout.
Van Lith has been under the weather. Johnson along two is good. Flau'jae Johnson having a massive tournament. Clark looking to respond. Backs away and throws it away. Reese on another steal. Reese leaves it. Williams finishes. Van Lith faced off against Clark in the Elite Eight last year as a member of Louisville, but did not have the defensive assignment. Her three is good.
Clark gets caught on the screen.
An 8-point LSU lead. Clark through traffic finds a Folter. She hits a big one for the Hawkeyes.
Iowa out of the zone, but also so Iowa can rebound and box out better.
Clark dumps it. Edgar gets denied.
That's a man at heart. That's a man at heart.
Rebound and box out better.
Clark dumps it. Edgar gets denied. A full-fisted rejection from Angel Reese.
In a big way on the defensive end. We've seen a couple of steals in there. She helps and then comes over, gets the swat.
Here's Reese looking to go to work on Stolke. Reese flips it up and in. She is unstoppable.
Angel Reese at 6'3", just great patience. Sees three different defenders coming at her, keeps it simple. Just goes over her left shoulder, finished with the right hand.
LSU a +10 in the paint. Clark gets it off to Stolke.
Paige Becker
Stolke wheels inside and finishes over Reese. Williams. Over to Johnson. Johnson takes and hits. Iowa started 10 for 14. They're 2 for 10 since. Here's Stolke looking to take Reese. Stolke gets denied by Reese. In the backcourt, Martin gets it ahead. Iowa with numbers. Here's Clark. Catch, fire, and hit.
Iowa's going to have to be deliberate on their screens. They had a hard time getting it in the last time on the under out of bounds.
Here's a Folter on the drive. A Folter lays it in.
Teammates to attack and try to get to the rim and draw fouls. No foul drawn, but certainly getting to the rim.
In the corner, wide open, Williams. No, and O'Grady the rebound. Clark running. Clark eyes up behind the back, through the lane, lays it in.
Oh my God.
LSU has missed its last 9 shots. Johnson ends that.
And back.
Here's Clark. Clark bounces away, 5 to shoot, shovels back. O'Grady, sure. 7 seconds left in the half. Johnson on the attack, spinning and finishing. What a move from Flau'jae Johnson, and what a half from these young women.
Taylor at times, including this one, the move, the finish.
A trip to the Final Four at stake. Clark is trying to redirect a pass. Clark, oh my, from Schenectady.
Caitlin Clark here, Haley Van Lith right there, but you're never right there when it's Caitlin Clark. The bench is. Iowa has stayed in this man-to-man throughout the course of this third quarter. It was a much more effective.
Nice cut from Johnson and fine from Reese. Cut from Johnson and fine from Reese.
Defense for them in the first half.
Here's Martin running to the floor and lays it in on the dime from Clark. Clark wheels around, evades Van Lith, and drains it. My goodness.
No other player has done before. Logo, left, 3, like Noah.
She got an IV because she's been so sick before that UCLA game. That's how sick she was. Clark! She's possessed.
Distance on these Caitlin Clark threes, it's just ridiculous.
An 8-0 run and a whole lot of distance from Caitlin Clark. Reese can't swivel it in. Johnson, what an offensive rebound.
When Angel Reese touches the ball inside, draws so much attention.
Clark finds O'Grady. O'Grady gets smothered by Johnson. They dump it down for Reese. Reese bodies in, denied by O'Grady, goes back at it, and a foul on the second attempt before the bucket. Here's Martin. Clark, again coming off the screens. Clark steps back, fires, you bet!
Times when you just can't avoid talking about length, hand in her face, drains it anyway.
He started 6 of 8, is 0 of 7 since. Remember, she also injured her ankle. Here's Clark. Will she pull up? Finding a falter who lays it in. Reese misses both. A falter right on cue gets denied. Flau'jae Johnson jumping out of the right on cue gets. Reese misses both. A falter right on cue gets denied. Flau'jae Johnson jumping out of the gym for that rejection. Martin on the drive, the spin, the floater is good. Caitlin Clark has outscored the Tigers this quarter as Martin gets stripped by Reese, and there you go. There's a stop for LSU. Reese running and finishing. Right on cue, partner.
Angel Reese gets a touch on the ball and then beats almost everyone down the floor, shows her hands so her teammate knows.
Around the Reese screen, mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebound, Morrow with a putback.
Oh my God,
She was sandwiched. How did Anissa Morrow come up with that offensive board?
Here's Van Lith across her body. Can't finish it. Reese amongst the trees. No. Another chance. But Johnson, yes. And here comes LSU. Clark to Martin. Gets denied, and it last hit her. Flau'jae Johnson. Martin gets. And here comes LSU. Clark to Martin. Gets denied, and it last hit her. Flau'jae Johnson exploding.
Pace, but the last few possessions, beautiful block by Flau'jae Johnson. The last few possessions, Iowa has
relenting schedule. None of what you're seeing tonight should surprise you because she's been doing it all season.
Oh, what a pass! Clark to O'Grady for the finish. Opportunity LSU, not a great shot there from Martin. Here's Van Lith across her body. Can't finish it. Reese amongst the trees. No. Another chance. But Johnson, yes. Here's Reese inside battling with O'Grady. Instead, it's going to be Williams in the corner. She got it. What a huge start to the fourth as the freshman. And now a touch for Reese. Reese trying to find an angle. Finds Morrow. Morrow will lay it in. What a start to the fourth for the Tigers.
Angel draws so much attention on the block and then can pass it back out. And Morrow, quick, strong, good finisher inside.
Here comes Clark. Eyes up. Wheels it back. Now Martin looking to attack. Martin lays it in with the left hand.
I liked Angel Reese on the same side of the floor as Michaela Williams. You cannot help off of Michaela Williams.
Oh, nice pass. Williams into Morrow. Morrow with 12 points, 12 rebounds, playing in her first Elite Eight game. Clark again. Clark finds Martin. Martin digs in and lays it home. 10th assist for Clark. Maybe run a little more time. Now finds Martin. Oh my, what a rejection from Angel Reese. Reese 1 for 12 after starting 6 of 8. Remember, injured her ankle after that. What a pass, there you go. Here's Clark. Clark pulls up, another deep one, is good! Here's a falter, 5 to shoot, out to Martin. Martin leaning and hitting. That's a huge shot from Kate Martin after Iowa used. Here's Johnson into traffic. She is such a tough finisher. Here's Stolke, back to Clark. Stolke lays it in, plus the foul. Can't get it to drop. Reese the rebound. Still time for LSU. Here's Williams plunging into the paint and squeezing it in. And now LSU will take a timeout. Iowa leading by 10 and in trouble here. Clark has to get it across. Finds Martin, who waits. Now lays it in. We wouldn't have been in position to land at these meteoric heights.
They need all the threes they can
Williams hits the three, and now LSU will take. Here's Van Lith. Poa's three, and wow, Poa nails the three. Here's Van Lith. They need it. They don't have it. Morrow can't finish. Johnson does with 26 seconds to go. It's an 8-point game. Johnson launches, can't hit. Rebound Morrow, gets blocked.
Good block.
Underneath, a falter is fouled, and now it is all cosmetic.
They down 10. 14 seconds on the clock.
Caitlin Clark told us this is not a revenge game. I don't have any animosity towards LSU. They are just the team standing in our way to go back to the Final Four.
Everything else felt like a sprint.
Yeah, the entire game at breakneck pace.
Now we're in a traffic jam.
Iowa trying to get to the Final Four for the third time in program history.
He's already done.
In a rematch with LSU, Clark evades. That will do it. This time, it's Iowa.
Iowa going on in, man.
The Hawkeyes are headed back to the Final Four.
They're going on in.
Galactic greatness from Caitlin
Clark says she
Clark
gonna get it.
on display yet
Clark
again.
says she gonna get it. Clark says she gonna get it.
If South Carolina won,
But we already know South Carolina going.
South
They finna whoop the shit out of North Carolina.
No, they finna whoop the shit out of all of them. They going out of the way and winning.
Yeah, South Carolina.
I
think they went 4 times in a row already. 3 times, 2 times, something like that.
I put a bet on it right now, and they're undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
I put a bet on it right now. That
All the way, dog.
they're gonna win.
Like they did last year, dog.
And I call it they win more than 10.
That's a good bet. But hey, look, we're gonna start doing more of these. Y'all hit us up.
NTS, Nick.